Hi, this is Corncod One of Nationalist News and Notes. The title of my little screed today is A Gulf of Tonkin Incident on the Way? The main reason the U.S. government and its deep state want a war with Russia is to reintegrate Russia into the world economic system. They want to get Russia back to the Yeltsin era, when European and American corporations brought up Russian industrial companies, sold their assets, and gave pink slips to millions. No one can say that Vladimir Putin hasn't enriched himself since becoming Russian president in 1999. He is, however, not corrupt enough to have gotten in the way of advancing his nation's economic rise. In spite of lining his pockets, he has fought for the national independence of his country and mostly kept the place out of the hands of international globalists. Right now, there seems to be a plan to get our country into a shooting war with Russia over the Ukraine. When the U.S. installed a puppet regime in the Ukraine in 2014, Russia responded and took Crimea so as to not be denied a warm water port, a valid national strategic objective. I am assuming that the claims by Biden and the CIA that Russia is on the verge of invading Ukraine are a lie. After all, what are intelligence agencies for but to make fibs? As the U.S. and Western nations move troops and equipment into Eastern Europe, it seems likely to me that they will arrange some kind of provocation that will enable them to place a fig leaf over their naked aggression. Putin is, without a doubt, one of the smartest world leaders out there. He knows that a war between Russia and the U.S. would be a disaster, made doubly more dangerous by both countries possessing nuclear weapon delivery systems. It is extremely unlikely he will make the first military move. What is more likely, I think, is that the U.S. will claim that the Russians have begun an attack on Ukraine when no such attack will take place. The U.S. media, which shares their anti-Russian attitudes, will begin beating the war drums. I am beginning to think that Biden withdrew from Afghanistan in order to make this confrontation possible. The Biden administration thinks they can control events in complex situations like this. This overconfidence is just the kind of thing that could result in the death of hundreds of thousands of people. If Biden's handlers' limited skills in domestic policy are an example of their judgment, I'm not confident in their handling of this. This is Corncod One of Nationalist News and Notes, signing off.